Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I'm gonna be filming a weekend in my life and it is 7:45. I usually want to sleep in on the weekends, but this weekend is F1 in Miami and there are so many events going on. Every single celebrity is here. I feel like every influencer is in town. There's just so much going on this weekend, but I don't want to go to anything. I said no to every event. I really just need a relaxing weekend, and you guys know I've just been exhausted lately and I've just kind of been like go. Like if you follow me on Instagram, you probably see that every weekend I'm like out and about with friends doing things, and this weekend, while I am going to be hanging out with friends, I just don't want to do anything. I want to not drink. I want to go to bed early. I want to just rest. I did that Thursday and Friday, and it feels really good to do that. So today's Saturday and I'm gonna keep it up, but today's a really fun day. So I woke up early. I don't mind waking up early on the weekends because I don't feel like rushed at all. I'm like, okay, I can like make a coffee, sit down. Like I don't feel like I'm like, oh gosh, I have to get to work. I just don't need to do anything. If I want to work out, I can work out. If I don't, I don't. I can go on a walk. Like there's just no rush right now. I am just gonna make myself a coffee. I'm gonna sit on the patio, and then at 10:30 I have to be at the beach because I'm actually looking at a condo, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me. And then this afternoon I'm going to the playoffs and I'm so excited. Game 3 against the Knicks, and I think the Heat will win because it's at home, and I just think overall we're probably a better team than the Knicks. So I'm gonna make that coffee and we'll see where the day takes us, but I want to just do a fun little weekend vlog. I feel like more and more people have messaged me about like either that they live in Miami. I've been meeting more people in person. Like if you ever see me in person, please say hi to me. It literally makes my day. I think more people from Miami are like discovering my content, and I love that. So I'm gonna show you proper Miami weekend in my life. Woo! Okay, which mug do I want today? I'll do this one. I got it in Honduras. And now come with me to tour some condos, but before we do that, I did want to thank today's sponsor, which is Squarespace. If you don't know what Squarespace is, it is by far the easiest way to build a website. You do not need to know how to code, and you can create the most beautiful templates no matter what business you have. Whether it's an online store, small business, you want to show off your own portfolio. I am a firm believer that every business and every brand, including a personal brand, should have a website. Here is our Rella website. I think it's beautiful. We had Natasha design it and create it, and she does not know how to code, and we are actually going through a revamp. So next week you're going to see a new website, and I cannot wait to share it with you because it's so beautiful. But if you want to get 10% off your first purchase, use my code Natalie Barbu or go to squarespace.com/Natalie Barbu. And thank you so much, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video. This first condo was an older building built in the 80s. I actually really love older buildings, and I love buildings that have an outdoor hallway. When you enter the unit, it was very bright, which lighting is super important to me, and it was recently renovated, which is also very important to me. The kitchen was really cute. I really didn't like the tile that they chose to put behind the fridge. I thought it was a little just like tacky in my opinion, and I didn't love the colored wall, but all of these things are super minimal because overall I really liked the renovation. I loved the marble, I liked the color of the cabinets, I liked the floor, and I thought that the woman did a really great job. And the rooms were actually a very decent size. So this would have been the second bedroom. It's not the master bedroom. The bathrooms also were renovated, like the whole thing was renovated, which was just really nice. If I were to have renovated it, I would have done things a little differently, like chosen different finishes, but that's some things that you can fix later on. Overall, I actually really liked this unit, and I am considering putting an offer in on this unit. As of recording this, I don't know if I'm going to. I also loved that it had an outdoor space. It's just like really, I love the outdoors, so I'm always on my patio. You guys saw this morning I'm sitting on my patio, and I loved the view that you saw, a view of the pool, and it still felt very private. I don't know, I just feel like this apartment felt very Miami Beach, even though it wasn't an Art Deco building, which you guys know that I do love Art Deco buildings. This was the master bedroom. It was actually very big. So the camera doesn't even do it justice. It was very, very, very big. And it had a pretty big bathroom and a very big closet with actually a little office nook in the closet, which I thought was interesting. I did like the closet. I didn't like that the bathroom sink was out in the open, but again, these are small things that you can change. And it was nicely renovated, I thought. Like overall, I actually really, really liked this unit. The pool, even though it was small, was super cute. Like I'm just imagining the photos I could take out here, and it gets sunlight pretty much all day. This next unit that I saw was $450,000, so it was a lot cheaper, and it was a traditional Art Deco building in Miami, but the building honestly felt very kind of like run down, and it was in a pretty popular area of South Beach, which I didn't love. It did have a parking spot outside behind the building, which was nice, but when we got there, we saw like a few homeless people in the parking lot, so that was just one thing to note. The renovation in this unit I thought was horrible. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was really bad. It looked so much worse in person. It was very, very, very cheaply done, and you could tell. This was just like the electrical stuff, AC, and then here, this door for the laundry would not open. It literally would not open, and I was scared I was gonna break the door, so I was like, okay, never mind. The realtor of this apartment also was not very enthusiastic about it. He was like, yeah, she renovated it super quickly, did everything without permits, you know. And I was like, okay. This room was very tiny, like very, very small. He said you could technically fit a queen bed in there, but I'm pretty sure that's all you could fit. It was just very awkward, and you can tell that things were done very cheaply. And so it was a no for me, but I was like, I'm gonna film this and I'm gonna show the vlog. This was the bigger bedroom. It was actually like a decent size, but again, I just really didn't like this. I thought the layout was very awkward, and I really hated the way that she renovated it, like just the finishes. I would feel like if I had to buy this, I would totally redo it, so that one's a no. Afterwards, I went to this place called Under the Mango Sun with my friend Caroline. This place is so cute. It has smoothies and juices and coffee. The coffee I personally don't recommend, but everything else was so good, or under the mango tree. I don't know what I said earlier. After that, I went to the Heat game. It was game 3. They played the Knicks. The Heat won, and it was incredible. Please enjoy this funny video of a person watching the game that pretty much kicked out a Knicks fan. It was really, really funny. So that's coming up. Afterwards, I went to a hotel. We went to a hotel bar. It was such a nice view of Miami right across the arena. I said I wasn't gonna drink today, but these drinks looked so good, and my friends kind of wanted to, so I was like, you know what? Whatever, it's a Saturday. So scratch whatever I said that morning out.
I'm nervous. Me too. Wait, where's my line? I took your line. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, can you do it? For sure. Is this? What is it? That wasn't bad at all. Ah, maybe I had coffee. That wasn't bad at all.
Yep. You just won.
He said, yep. Is this? Wow, thank you. Is it really? I've never heard of this.
Oh, it goes all the way. Start east.
Stop filming me.
Start right there in the park.
No.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I don't know how this ride is going to
I
end up.
love
If you
it.
mess up my stars.
You know what? Stay here. You're going to drive around with me all day over here.
I would love to see you go to the Elba Room and get there in 25 minutes from here.
Well, with no traffic, yeah. Make it 45.
When are you going to find no traffic? What better time than 12:15 in the middle of the night?
4 o'clock in the morning, we'll go there and make it in 25 minutes.
Who the hell is going to go to Elba Room at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Me.
What? Who?
Still people drinking in there.
I quite possibly might be in the laziest mood I have ever been in. Oh, my mic. Hopefully you heard that. I ended up sleeping at my friend Catherine's place last night, and it was because we went to the game, as you guys saw, and then we ended up just going out a little bit. Like, we didn't stay out too late, but it was late enough that I was just like, I'm just gonna sleep over. And I was so happy because I left my car on the street by my office because for some reason my like clicker wasn't working to park at the office, and I was so scared because I was like, I'm definitely gonna get a ticket because it was pay to park and I was not about to pay all night. That would have been so expensive. So I paid for like the first like 2 hours because I saw someone giving tickets, and then I just like was like, you know what, hopefully I don't get a ticket, and I didn't get a ticket, yay. And then this morning had a very lazy morning, went to go get breakfast, and now we're back at my apartment. I'm back at like 12, and I was like, you know, I think I'm gonna read, I'm gonna pack for my trip tomorrow, gonna clean, gonna do my dishes. 3 o'clock and I haven't done any of that. So I need to clean, I need to do something, and I was like, maybe if I vlog, it will force me to be productive. So that's what I'm gonna do. I haven't worked out or anything, and I just feel so like gross, you know, when you go out and just like don't have a lot of sleep, which I said I was going to do this weekend, and I just didn't. You just feel like so gross the next day. Like, I feel like I need my body to be stretched. I want to like, I don't know, I don't want to like work out because I'm feeling lazy, but I just like feel gross. So that's kind of where I've been at this morning. I'm gonna clean my apartment. I'm gonna hopefully pack a little bit, and then we're gonna see what else I can do today. Oh my god, this is so gross. Ew. Up to go to Charlotte. I feel like whenever I go home, I literally just pack the most random pieces of clothing because I usually just end up like borrowing stuff from home. And Chloe is actually, I guess, I don't know if she technically moved out yet. I don't think she did. So I don't think her stuff is at home, but anyways, I do have my sisters, and so we can all like share things. We'll see if I wear any of that stuff. I'm now reading. I'm reading Daisy Jones and the Six. I started Daisy Jones yesterday, and I think I'm like 60-70% of the way through, and I cannot wait for this week when I'm at home to watch the mini-series Daisy Jones and the Six. But it is 5:30. I actually decided I'm not going to go to church, and I'm going to grab dinner with a friend. My friend Catherine, who I have spent like all weekend with, but we're gonna grab dinner, so I'm gonna head out in like 30-ish minutes. I did a face mask earlier, and now I'm doing this eye mask. I'm breaking out a little bit, which is just like really annoying because my skin has for the most part been very clear, but everyone has those days. My period is supposed to come next week, so this week is always the week that my skin flares up. So next week, hopefully my skin will be clear again. But I'm just doing this eye mask because I feel so dead and tired, and I just feel like it will refresh me. And then I'm just gonna go without makeup on because there's no way it is 5:30 and I haven't put makeup on, and I'm about to put makeup on just to get dinner. I'm like, that's not happening. So I'm gonna read for the next like 30-40 minutes and then head to dinner. A bird just came like so close to my window. I don't know, it scared me.